Hi. Technology continues to advance at an alarming pace. How many of you have encountered the problem where you purchase a device and then 3 weeks, a month, or 2 months later, there's another version of that device that's been released and you end up wasting money and have an obsolete device? Today we're going to discuss choosing the right laptop for your needs and saving the best money that you can. In my life, I've purchased many laptops. I've gone through the options that I need, and I felt that I had everything that I needed. Unfortunately, as time progressed, I realized that I did not have the right device and didn't have enough power and or storage to suit my needs. Through trial and error, I had to find this information out and losing a lot of money. But today I'm going to help you out and give you the information you need that you can be equipped so you can make the best decisions. We're going to discuss three things today. One, we're going to discuss the intended use of the computer that you may need. Two, we're going to discuss the operating system that fits your needs. And three, we're going to discuss how much computer is actually right for you. Now, let's talk about the intended use for a computer. Some people may have desktop computers at their homes, and they may want to replace them with a laptop and need the same amount of power. That's a great thing to do because it is helpful. The second thing that may need to be done is for intended use is that there are people who may need a laptop for mobility reasons to be able to take it with them everywhere they go, business users. The third different version of the user that we have is someone who may be a student, like most of us are, and may need to use it for surfing, checking emails, doing light word processing, things of that nature. Let's move on to the operating systems. There are three main operating systems that are out today. Number one is Microsoft's Windows operating systems. That's usually on a PC computer, which it's known by. And the problem with the Microsoft Windows operating system is the amount of viruses that it encounters. You may hear a lot of people talking about their screens going blue. You may even have had a blue screen. Hopefully you haven't. Unfortunately, I have. The next operating system we want to discuss is the Apple's Microsoft operating system. It's commonly known as Mac OS X. Please let me help you understand that X is a Roman numeral 10 and not the letter X. The Microsoft operating system, the Apple operating system, is known for having fewer bugs, fewer viruses, and fewer problems. Most super users, as we call them, tend to use those computers with those operating systems, MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, but it's a great system for you to use that you run into less problems with viruses. The third system that we're going to talk about is the Google Chrome operating system. Now, this is an up-and-coming operating system with one caveat. That caveat being that it is a Windows-based operating system, meaning that it is a web-based operating system, which means that you have to be connected to the internet to access the system. There is a Google program that's set up, a Google account that you do maintain that holds all your documents and any processing that you may do, which is helpful for some users, and the cost of the laptop itself is lower. Now that we talked about the operating system, let's move to the third situation that we deal with, and that's knowing how much computer you actually need. Now, the first thing we need to think about is how much storage you need. Storage is one thing that adds price to the computer, but there are ways you can get around spending a lot of money on storage. There is the serial drives that are available, meaning that you have a hard drive that has spinning disks inside and also has the fans that are needed to cool the internal workings. There's also solid state drives, which means that this type of drive does not have a fan or any internal working parts that are needed to keep it cool. Unfortunately, the price is higher for a SSD drive, as it's called, but there are ways you can get around that, and that would be external hard drives. Now, the external drive is something that is helpful and that will get you what you need. Now, another point to think about is the random access memory, which would help you with videos and things of that nature, playing games. Usually 4 gigabytes or maybe even 8 gigabytes would be great for you to use or to have. Finally, the processing system is very important too. It's better to have as much processing power as you can to process the programs that you may have. Choosing the right laptop is very important. You have to know your intended use. You have to know why or the type of operating system that you need to have, as well as how much computer you need. I hope this information today has been helpful to you, and I hope you find the right laptop for you. Thank you.